Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today I'm going to be doing number 16 of my 17 favorite things. Thank you all for staying with me through this little mini series. It was a lot of fun and I'm glad to be getting to the end of it because today is a really fun day. We get to play with dangles. I love dangles. I don't use them a whole lot because, you know, it takes a lot of work to pull out all the supplies that you would need to make a charm dangle type of thing. So I have my new charms here that I just kind of quickly went through, and that's why this video is up a little bit later, as I was waiting for the Amazon man to drop off my charm dangles. And so I'm super excited to have these. But when I just went through my jewelry kit over here, I realized that I don't have any bronze or copper chain or jump rings or any of that type of stuff. And I'm not a jewelry maker, so I might not be using their proper term for some of these things. But yeah, I don't have any darker type of chain or like clips. I have some of these, but I can't put those on there. They won't work the way that I want them to. See, I have like, it's like copper. And I just don't know if that'll look good together. I mean, we can give it a try and find out. I just was kind of wanting more of bronze, where this, like I said, is copper. I just didn't know, like, what I had down in my stash. And I told you guys I wasn't buying anything. So these were spent from my money that I had left after winning a $15 gift card to Amazon. And I had bought those Etsy packs of digital kits. So I'm probably going to buy some bronze charm chains anyways to use up some of these. So what I wanted to do was really quickly pull in a couple of my flower tabs here. I want to do 2 to the left and 2 to the right. So I'm just going to like flick through here really quickly. So we have the 2 to the right. Here we go, 2 to the left. And let's go with this one and maybe this one. Little pop of red. That one's kind of fall-y. Kind of fallish, right? We're in fall. We can say fall-y. Fall-y? Okay. And, yep. So you can do this all kinds of different ways. Like, I don't know the proper way to do it. I just do it my way. And my way is the way that we're going to do it today. So I have my awl right here. I've got these cutter things that I probably won't be using. And then I have some pinchers. Pliers. Yeah. Welcome to my channel, where I know the name of nothing. So I'm not very helpful, but I hope that you understand what I'm talking about and just find the type of tools that you would need to do this sort of project. Yeah. So what I want to do first is I really just want to play with some beads. So I'm going to grab a couple of these pin couple deals here. And then, I mean, I could save a lot of time and just use ones that I already have done and just dangle it off of there. But that's a massive dangle. That's a little big. And then I have a couple over here like this that I've already put together. Look how pretty that is. I just love this. This is actually my favorite one. And I always pull it out and then I always put it back. And there's kind of like this must have come off of my daughter's like old jewelry like necklace or something. So funny. And then I've got a more calm, little sweet little blue with the butterfly. So yeah, I kind of have a lot of different variety of things over here. And yeah, I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to do. So let's go ahead and just stack some beads on here. And then I'll be able to just dangle it down. And I think like these, well, see, because I got 2 longer ones and then a short one. But you can clip this down and make it so it isn't so long. So anyways, yummer, yummer, yummer. Okay, I'm gonna grab my bin of beads here and see what we have to stick on there. So I really like to stick little pearls on the bottom. I think that's just like a really pretty little accent, and I just like the way that it looks. So we're going to add a tiny little pearl down there, and then let's do a little, if this will fit on there. I just saw I only have a couple of these left. A little dragonfly. I've had these for a long time. I had butterflies. I'm looking. I think I used all the butterflies. But I have little tiny dragonflies. Isn't he cute? And then let's do another pearl. And I want to do 2 pearls this time. And then I'm going to do a bigger bead right here above that. And I'm thinking This could go on any one of these, so this is really kind of nice. I'm going to go with a more neutral bead, and I'm just going to pull in a couple here. These might be a bit big. Yeah, that's a little bit big. And this one probably is too, yeah, that's a little bit too big. Maybe this one. There's a really pretty, yeah, like orange, amber toned. I don't know what, whoa, that one just went on the floor. Anyways, well, there's a leaf. That's actually a leaf. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. And if I don't like it, I'm not going to leave it on there. Okay, let's try maybe this. This is more like a bluish purple type of bead. Ugh, no, I'm not liking that. Okay, what can we do here at the very top? Ooh, I just saw like, there's like these magnetic-y, a bracelet broke, and I don't really know what these are, but they're a darker color. Magnetic-y, that would look really pretty there. And then, what should we do? Should that be done? I don't know. I feel like that's really ominous with one black up there. Okay, I don't like it. I'm changing my mind. I'm going with what I think is going to look good, so I'm going to add another dragonfly on here, and hopefully I can put him on the other way as the first one. Nope, they're both going the same way, so I'm going to turn him around. Upside down. Oh, I guess that isn't going to matter, is it? It's just going to spin around. Ah! You dork. Okay. Let's go one more pearl. Oops, these two are stuck together. Sometimes you get beads that their ends are closed too, so that's always fun to deal with. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my little plier deals here. These ones. I'm going to snip this off. I don't need it to be that long. And these things always scare me because they fly and that's gone forever. No idea where it went. But I'm going to grab my pliers, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to grab it right above this, like right in the middle, and I'm going to roll it, attempt to roll it kind of like that. So I'm just rolling it down, really careful to the actual bead on the top. And I know it's crooked. I'm okay with that. It isn't going to come off of there, hopefully. And I'm just squeezing it together. So that's my attempt at copying the one on the bottom. So there we go. We have a little charm that we can hang, dangle-y bit. So we have one. And I think I am just going to put it on here. And I'm going to poke my hole. Let's, hold on. Before I get too carried away, let me switch that over here. I think I want to do, I either got to do some chain or I got to do a couple of links here of something to get that up here where I can connect it. So let's go. I'm trying to see if I have any. Sometimes I pre-cut little snippets, or, you know, you cut one off and then it's too long. It's just a massive amount of stringage. You know what I mean? So anyways, it doesn't look like I have any. So I'm just going to grab this here. We're going to go right here. Again, I'm not a measurer. I don't know. Just grab some links. There we go. Okay. It's a nice little section. That'll hang down a decent amount. I'm going to grab one of these silver jump rings. I have a couple different sizes in my bin, but they're really, I've used the bigger ones because these ones are a pain in the butt to open, and they're too hard. They're too hard for me to do by hand because they're a little bit thicker. They're a little bit better quality. So you have to be careful using your other wire cutter to open these up because you'll snip it off. But luckily I didn't do that this time, right? So I'm just opening this up and I'm putting the little chain through there on that side. And then I'm going to hang this down by the one that I made so that the pretty one is on the end, which is what you're going to be looking at. I'm going to close this. I have to use my pliers. Whoops, sorry. That probably was not even in frame. Whoops. I was trying to be in frame. Okay, we'll get better. We'll get better as we go. 4 might be a bit ambitious for this little video, yeah? Yeah, 9 minutes and got nothing done. Okay. I'm making progress. I've closed the ring. There we go. Okay, so here I can do an eyelet, which I think that's what I'm going to do. So I should have done this I'm working backwards. I just realized that. So I'm going to go ahead and just punch all of these holes. Not the big one. I want the tiny one. I'm going to just punch it right here. Works for me. And then, of course, now I got to get an eyelet. So that's going to be fun. I have a lot of stuff piled up over here to the side. So Let's see here. I've got paint and paper clips and all kinds of stuff. I'm getting ready to do my mixed media canvas. I'll get back to work on that. I'm really excited. So if you haven't seen the part 1 of that, part 2 will be coming up here shortly. And I'm really, really excited. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my eyelet in there. There we go. And now I can attach this to that with another ring. And I might have to use a bigger ring. I'm not sure because that's a pretty, let's see here. Let's just see what I have. So I have like some really gigantic deals. And that is not going to fit in there. So I'm going to see if my bigger jump ring will fit. Like I said, I only have a couple of these left. See, there we go. I'm going to have a mess on my desk. And I feel like that will fit. Excuse me. I've got something in my throat lately and I can't get it out. So I'm just going to spread that open. And then I'm going to add my charm dangle. Get on there. My beaded dangle right here. There we go. Now I want to add my little charm, my silver charm, to this part. I just like it being at the top, kind of, I don't know, it's just spread out a lot. There's a lot going on down here, I feel like, so I'm going to grab my silver charms. Well, actually, I have a whole bunch in there that are already open, but, you know, let's go with the stuff I haven't looked at. That's quite pretty, but a lot to be said to be huge. How about the smaller one we have? See, and I don't care that they hang down like that. I think that looks really pretty. But again, it's quite big. So let me just see if I can find anything that might be a little bit smaller. Like the only ones I can see in my bin over there are Thank You and Made with a Love. Yeah, there's a Hello Kitty. I'm not really seeing anything small. I should have had all these pulled out. I'm sorry, you guys. I should have had some stuff pulled out. Here's a bicycle. Okay. Yeah, I don't like that you can't really tell what it is. Some keys. Those would be really fun. I got to start playing with this stuff more. Okay. I think we're just going to go with these hearts right here. Because I think hearts can go with everything. And there's two dragonflies. You know, I think it's really cute. And then I'm going to try to finagle that right in there. And that's why I put the hole close to the edge. And it probably could have gone even closer to the edge. So that way it wasn't. It's going to bend the paper just a tad bit to get it on there, but, you know, that's what happens. With practice and the reminding of leaving space. Yes. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Ah, so fun. So that'll hang off of the page, and that's what you'll see when you'll pull this out, and you'll be able to write on the back of it. Okay, one down. Okay, this one has a really small tab, but it has a really long edge. So let's go ahead and just punch right here. And because I already have these colors pulled in, I'm just going to keep, this one I'm going to do them all white probably because I just have the multicolored thing over there. And I don't, well, we might put pink. We'll put pink here maybe and maybe purple here. We'll see. Definitely white on this one though, because I don't even have yellow. I'd have to use orange, and that might be yucky. Even though it is fallish, right? Okay. There we go. Let's see if I can just pop on there to make this video go a little bit faster. One that I already have done. So this one is like a handmade bead. I don't know. They're like, I don't know, but it's really pretty. And I think I want to hang it this way so that the more of the weight of the dangle is towards the bottom. I can speak English. Yes, I can. And we could use different chain if we wanted to, but you know, let's get something done here. I'm gonna cut right here. Nice and easy. It should be pretty relaxing. Shouldn't be stressing out about this. And grab my little doodah here. Jump ring. I'm gonna try to do this in frame. I'm trying to look over here to the side of me to see if I can do this in frame. Okay. Yeah, the smaller ones, like the bigger one was a lot easier to open, but the smaller one they're really difficult to even line up and get in there. Okay, maybe if it's just itty bitty, and this is reminding me why I don't play with dangly bits that much. because I find it frustrating. It's all such teeny tiny stuff. And I don't like teeny tiny, itty bitty, finicky stuff. I like tiny stuff, I guess. I just don't like finicky stuff that's like dainty and you've got to like, yeah, get it lined up, because if you don't do it right, then all of this is going to be for nothing. I got to pinch this shut. It's going to fall off of there. Ah, without pinching myself. Okay, close the circle. Perfect. All right. So this one's going to hang down, looks like somewhere right in there. So we can have a charm off of this one. And we have thank you. I'm going to go with made with love because I have a lot of these and, you know, let's use them. I bought them and I don't use them very often. So this one I might be able to get away with a medium type of jump ring. I don't know. I don't know if I have any bigger ones. Oh, I found one. I found two. I shouldn't keep the rings in there with the pins is the other problem. Hold on. Ah! It does not work very well. Plus, I've recently had to trim my fingernails, so I'm not used to having them be so short, so it's really hard for me. I'm like learning how to use my fingers again. I'm learning to use the finger instead of my nail to grab stuff, which would be really handy in this instance. And just made with love. And I like these ones because it is printed on both sides, so you don't really have to worry about which side it goes on. So this one I don't want up towards the top because it is smaller. I'm going to add a second little bit off of here, if that makes sense. I'm going to make this one have 2 dangles. That's what I'm trying to say. But this one's going to be smaller. So just a little bitty piece. A little bitty section here. Oh, that always scares me when I pinch into it. Ah, I don't like that. Okay. And then I need another little jump ring. I'm just going to use this one. Well, actually, it's a different style of one. Oh, here's one. These things fly all over the place. Yeah. This is what we do not have. A little man down here playing with me today. Make sure I clean up really good before he comes down here, because I don't want him to stick any of the stuff in his mouth or anything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day, and my ambition of making 4 of these has been just outweighed by by the time clock over here on my iPad. I gotta open that up just a little bit more. Come on. You want to open. Okay. So, and that's with even having a bead done. But, I mean, you can use anything for your dangles. You can use, like, feathers. You can do stickers. You could just use ephemera. I cannot get that on there. It doesn't have to be jewelry. It's just, that's what a dangle is to me today. So that's, that was my choice. My choice to suffer, right? No, I'm just kidding. There we go. Finally. Finally. Okay. Made with love. Get on there. Come on. I barely had that open. Oh my goodness. Barely had that open enough to do that. Okay, now please don't come off. I'm going to shut you. There we go. Okay. So I have a jump ring, my chain. Now I need one more jump ring on there. Let's see here. There we go. And if there's, I need to watch some videos on like jewelry wire, because I think maybe, I could be wrong. Whoops, wire might be a little bit easier to work with maybe. I don't know. Oh, wait, I don't need another one of those. I'm putting it on this big one. Silly goose. Sometimes, I forget that. I overthink things, right? And I was going to attach it to the chain itself with that second jump ring. I was going to have it hang from the jump ring, but I like that way better. Okay, now we're going to just loop that through my little eyelet, and hopefully, if I can get my finger out of the way, there we go. Close it. Yeah, that was plenty of, wow, plenty of clearance, I was going to say, on the paper. And then this thing falls off. I'm going to make sure to get it back on there. Oops. Oh my goodness. Come on. You can do it. Yes, and this is why we don't play with dangly bits on camera. See, and you've learned now. I do it off camera. And that's why maybe you believe me now that it took me an hour to do 4. Right? Because we're at 20 minutes for 2. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to do the other 2 off camera and I'll come on again and show you what they look like. And maybe I'll do a couple more. So there we go. We have Made with Love. Super cute with green. So I will be back and I'll show you the last 2 that I've done. And thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little series. Alrighty, everybody, I have finally finished the last 2, and no joke, took me 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't know what my problem was, but here is the purple one. I added a sweet little praying angel type of lady or a fairy or something to that with a really pretty purple heart bead and some black beads, and I did do a black eyelet on there. I thought that would help it just kind of flow together with that darker side, and I really like that. Super pretty. And then the other one here was this pink one, and I just simply added a couple of beads, a pearl and a bead actually, and then a heart. And the reason why I chose that was because it says Pink Summer Sweet, and then I added a tiny bit of lace up here in the corner at the very top of the tag. So there are my 4 danglies that I have ready to go, and I can't believe it took me that long to make these. So I did not make any extras off camera, but I wanted to show you the other ones of those tabs that I had made. I told you I was going to sit and relax. I did. I used all of that curtain up, and I have all of these pretty little tabs here. So they are ready to go for my journals, and I used all different colors, and I used different brads in the center. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? This one I glittered up. There was another one that I put glitter on. This one here, just a teeny tiny little bit of that Stickles glitter stuff in the middle of it. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you that I did actually sit there and finish all these up, and I'm super loving these. Way more of my type of project versus this with the little bit of finicky stuff. So thank you so much, everybody, for staying along with me, and be sure to stay tuned for the last video, number 17, and we'll be done with the series. All right, y'all, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.